From the Royal Arsenal to the Invincibles, this football club has shaped history, made legends, and won the hearts of millions. Welcome as we go through the history of top English football clubs. This is the history of Arsenal Football Club. Our journey begins not in North London, but south of the River Thames in Woolwich. In 1886, a group of workers from the Royal Arsenal Armaments Factory decided to form a football team. They called themselves Dial Square, named after one of the workshops. After their first victory, they quickly rebranded as Royal Arsenal. Playing in southeast London, they became the first southern club to turn professional in 1891 and join the Football League 2 years later. Financial struggles, however, were a constant companion. The club's location made it difficult to attract large crowds, and by 1910, bankruptcy loomed. Salvation came in the form of Sir Henry Norris, a prominent businessman and chairman of Fulham. He bought the club and, in a move that would forever alter the geography of London football, relocated them to Highbury in North London in 1913. A year later, the club adopted its modern, iconic name, Arsenal. The move was controversial, especially with local rivals Tottenham Hotspur, but it was the catalyst for a new era of success. This new era truly ignited with the arrival of one of football's greatest innovators, Herbert Chapman. Appointed in 1925, Chapman was a tactical genius. He introduced the revolutionary WM formation, advocated for floodlights and numbered shirts, and even had the local tube station renamed from Gillespie Road to Arsenal. On the pitch, his impact was seismic. He built a team of stars like Alex James and Cliff Baston, leading Arsenal to its first major trophy, the FA Cup, in 1930, followed by 2 league titles. Tragically, Chapman passed away from pneumonia in 1934 at the height of his powers, but the foundations he laid were so strong that his successors guided the club to 3 more league titles in the 1930s, making Arsenal the dominant force in English football. The post-war years brought more success, including another league title in 1953, but a long, fallow period followed. The swinging 60s were largely barren for the Gunners. It wasn't until the appointment of club physio Bertie Mee as manager that the glory days returned. In the 1970-71 season, Mee led a team featuring legends like Charlie George and Frank McLintock to an historic league and FA Cup double, the first in the club's history. The image of Charlie George lying on the Wembley turf after scoring the winning goal is etched into Arsenal folklore. Another double-winning manager was to follow. George Graham, a former player from the 71 side, took the helm in 1986. He built his team on a famously resilient defense, featuring Tony Adams, Lee Dixon, Nigel Winterburn, and Steve Bold. Graham's Arsenal was pragmatic, disciplined, and incredibly hard to beat. This era is best remembered for one of the most dramatic finishes to a season in football history. In 1989, Arsenal needed to beat Liverpool at Anfield by 2 clear goals on the final day to snatch the title. In the dying seconds, Michael Thomas burst through to score the decisive second goal, creating a moment of pure, unscripted drama. Graham would go on to win another league title, an FA Cup, a League Cup, and the European Cup Winners' Cup in 1994. Then in 1996, everything changed. A relatively unknown French manager named Arsène Wenger arrived from Japan, bringing with him a revolution in diet, training, and playing style. Arsène who? Some newspapers asked. They soon found out. Wenger transformed the club from top to bottom. He blended the old guard with foreign superstars like Patrick Vieira, Thierry Henry, and Dennis Bergkamp. The result was breathtaking, attacking football. Wenger delivered the club's second double in 1998 and another in 2002. But his crowning achievement, a feat unmatched in the modern English era, came in the 2003-2004 season. Arsenal went the entire Premier League campaign without a single defeat. The Invincibles, as they became known, played with a style and swagger that was simply unstoppable. Thierry Henry, at the peak of his powers, was the best player in the world, A blur of pace, power, and elegance. This team didn't just win, they created art. In 2006, Arsenal bid a poignant farewell to Highbury, their home for 93 years, and moved to the state-of-the-art Emirates Stadium. The move ushered in a period of financial constraint as the club paid off its new home. Trophies became harder to come by, though Wenger still consistently secured Champions League football and ended a 9-year trophy drought with a hat-trick of FA Cups in 2014, 2015, and 2017, becoming the most successful manager in the competition's history. After 22 years, Wenger departed in 2018, leaving a legacy as the club's greatest and most transformative manager. The post-Wenger era has been a journey of rediscovery. Under former captain Mikel Arteta, a student of both Wenger and Pep Guardiola, the club is building a new identity. With a core of exciting young talent like Bukayo Saka and Martin Odegaard, Arteta has brought back a sense of optimism and connection between the team and the fans. He delivered the FA Cup in his first season and has since returned the club to the Champions League, challenging for the Premier League title and reminding the world of Arsenal's pedigree. From the factory workers of Woolwich to the global superstars at the Emirates, Arsenal's history is a rich tapestry of innovation, drama, and beautiful football. It's a story of legendary managers, iconic players, and unforgettable moments that have defined not just a club, but the English game itself. The cannon on the crest points ever forward, a symbol of a club always aiming for glory. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this journey through Arsenal's history, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next video. We'd love to hear your favorite Arsenal moment in the comments below. Until next time.